big blow to William Samoei Ruto as the court, Labour Court, orders him to stop the appointment of his 51 PS. 2 weeks ago, Ruto unveiled the list of the PS that will, of course, help the CS carry out their, help them, in their work. Now, the question is, will Ruto, unveil another list, or will he remain adamant that he has to do with the list that he unveiled? Now, guys, before we go on, take a time, receive my greetings, and it's my hope that this video finds you well. And also, if you haven't subscribed, take your time, subscribe, so that we'll be meeting here every time we have these amazing political updates. Now, the president 3 weeks ago and told Kenyans, the list of his peers, and of course this did not go well to some people. Actually, the majority rejected the list, said that the list was not in accordance with the law. So Justice Nzioki, judge from Labour Court, has halted the appointment of the 51 PS. Actually, they were to be vetted on Monday, okay, but the appointment is having issues with, with the courts. Actually, the president is being ordered to stop the appointment and, of course, follow the law. So what is the law that the president needs to follow? What is the law? What is the law that the president broke? Yeah? Because we know that the president is not above the law. Now, LSK, the State of Kenya, took to court to say the appointment was not correct. It was not, had some issues. Okay, in the appointment was not in accordance with the law. And actually, LSK said the 51 people, many of them came from Central and Rift Valley, which is true. The list was dominated by people from Central and people from Rift Valley. That's the reality. And of course, Kenyans saw it as it sounded like it was like tribal. Actually, we know that when the president, you need to serve all Kenyans equally. Like no need to favor the people who voted for you or where you're coming from, because now you will lead the whole nation. Now you need to you need to be inclusive. So now, so the point was another thing. There was no third gender rule. The third gender rule, okay, because the list was dominated by men. So there was no third gender rule. Actually, many people are men, and of course, ladies were very few. Actually, not even reaching 10. And actually, out of the 51 PS, ladies were not even. There was slightly more than 10. So this is an issue. This is not according. This is not. This is like breaking the law. The Constitution says that in every appointment, one has to follow the gender rule. Okay? Yeah, gender rule has to be there. Women need to be recognized in every appointment. So, also, there's a voter who also went to court and said that the process was marred with irregularities, and actually said that there was one PS who was shortlisted and nominated, but his name was not appearing there. So these are the issues that actually the Labour Court is having with Ruto's appointment. It is ordering that the vetting should not go on. Like vetting should be stopped, and Ruto should come up with some reasonable names that of course will follow the law. So I think the question we need to ask ourselves: will the president follow the law? Because we know very well in Kenya, presidents have been having history of or disobeying the laws. Remember, let me take you back to Miguna. Remember Miguna, the courts ordered Miguna not to be deported, but what happened? Miguna was forcefully deported to Canada. Okay, so many times you have seen the executive disobeying the judiciary, like the law. So the question is, will Ruto follow these orders? Okay, will Ruto come up with a new list? Because the truth of the matter is that the people who are named there majority of them are Ruto's friends, okay, are people who fought with Ruto, okay, who fought for Ruto, people who campaigned for him, people who defended him. So of course, he had to, to reward them. That's why you see the list was dominated by people from Rift Valley and people from Central. These are people who supported him, people who fought for him, people who defended him, people who campaigned for him to the man. So will Ruto easily ignore this list and take a new list? I don't think so. It is not easy, because these are people. Because I believe before he unveiled the name, of course he consulted from his people, and this is the names that I think will be there. So now remember very well, even the CS were having issues. Some CS were having cases. For example, Aisha Juma was having a murder case, a pending murder case. Kindiki Kithure was having, of course, Kindiki Kithure was having a rape case. And of course, these cases were all dropped. And those people are now CSs. So will Ruto obey the law? That's the question asking ourselves. Will he follow these orders, okay, or will he ignore these orders? Because the truth is that Ruto cannot easily follow the orders. I do think that these people will have to be vetted, because the courts is ordering the parliament not to vet these people, okay? These are not the list that is supposed to be there. The president should come with a new list. So will the president obey the law? That's the question. Will he obey the courts? Of course, he has to obey the courts, because he has to follow the due process, the right process to, of course, unveil, the PS. Now, that's all. So tell me what you think. Do you think Ruto should come up with a new list, or do you think we should just go with the list that was unveiled last month? Tell me in the comment section. And of course, guys, subscribe to meet here every time we have this amazing content. Thank